All right, guys. What's going on? We got another Pokemon Auto Chess game going here. Um, Not too sure what we're gonna play, but I hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's see what we get. All right. I am a little inclined to try the baby here. Now my trick when you play baby is you can't get too greedy. Too many times I've played baby for too long, lost too much health. You really want to find one, max two eggs, and then build your team off of those egg Pokemon. If you don't know how the egg Pokemon work, you have 10% chance to find a Pokemon egg at the end of the battle. For PvP battles, if you don't get an egg, chances stack. So you're guaranteed to get an egg eventually. And then those egg Pokemon hatch after 5 turns, and then they also evolve every 5 turns. Um, so we are going to be looking for different types of stuff. We do have fire for now. Let's go ahead and just throw that in there. Hopefully we can find the other baby. We are in the region of Clefairy, so we should have Clefable, and then we have Igglybuff that we can find. Definitely going to be taking the magnet here. Love the magnet. Magnet's my favorite item in the game. Easy pickup. Let's go ahead and roll, see if we can find that other baby. There we go. All right, so on the next turn, we can... let me go to my team planner. Sorry, I was just finished a really fun Field Electric game. You guys should go check that one out. Let's see, could I have gotten there? There's 3 on board plus 2, 5. No, I couldn't have gotten there. Okay, so we're going to be throwing in our baby Pokemon for next round. We get a carousel stage, we got a spoon, so we got some really good items coming in. I'd love to get another spoon. Another spoon could be really good. A couple of them out there. We are going to be a little late to the punch there. Let's see if someone makes a spot in the middle for us. We do snag the spoon, thanks to my awesome maneuvering. But we are going to toss all of our fire Pokemon and go straight for baby. Give us as much money as possible. Now let's see if anybody else is playing baby. Water, no baby, no baby, no baby. One guy playing baby over here, but he doesn't have enough for it yet. Okay, so looking pretty good. We should automatically lose this next fight, which is what we want, obviously. If we lose this PvP fight, we will have a 30% chance to find an egg. If nobody finds an egg, the next PvP fight, oh man, of course, we go up against the only other baby. Let's see if... and we still lose. That's good. Alright, phew. Definitely want to lose when you're playing baby. If you win with baby, that's a waste of a turn. Hopefully we could get an early egg. We miss out on the egg, but we did find a 4th egg Pokemon. I am going to take it just for now. I don't know what other people are going to be adding. But to me, it doesn't really matter too much. We see there's a couple of good fairy Pokemon out there. This could turn into a fairy angle. I've got 4 fairy. I'm actually a little nervous. I might win the fight. So I'm going to stagger my Pokemon a little bit. Make it so, they don't all go for the same guy. We're looking for a lose streak. You can see my baby percentage should be 30% now. Yeah, 30%. If I don't find an egg on this one, it will go all the way up to 70% chance to find an egg. So let's see. Pretty good team from the opponent, so I don't think we're going to be losing this one. That's good. If we can take out at least maybe one Pokemon, that'd be nice. Oh, maybe we might be able to get... we didn't go for the Sandshrew. I needed Mime Jr. to take out the Sandshrew instead of targeting the Rattata, but I think we should take about 6 here. Yeah. Alright, looking for that egg. Looking for the egg. Found one. Alright, we found a bug egg. So with the bug, very likely to go bug now. I am going to take this opportunity to get one more egg. We can't reach the 30 gold threshold, so there is no point in saving. I also, just so you guys know, if you do get up to the 5th baby, your eggs can hatch 1 turn sooner. I do like to do that play if I find one of the other egg Pokemon, just to get the hatch out so I could get this Pokemon out. But that's going to be a good bug Pokemon right off the rip. And then we do have enough to get a bug portal as well. So it looks like we should get smoked this game. I think we might, yeah, we killed the Flaffy. That's pretty good. I wish Azurill went up against this Machop, but that's fine. We are looking for more bug, or we're looking for another baby. We did find another egg. I believe that is also a bug. Oh no, it's not. It's going to be Psychic Human. Definitely not what we want. Let's go ahead and just sell that egg right away. Let's go ahead, we'll take another bug. Take another bug. And then we don't find the extra baby. And then we did find this other bug. So if we do win this fight, we'll get that extra gold, but we definitely should be losing here. We have one more turn to find that extra baby egg. We will sell Swaddle, I believe. Didn't kill anything, which sucks. We should take max, which I believe is 8, yeah. Alright, so we need to try and find that last baby, and then we can hatch this egg quicker. We found another egg. Alright, what is that guy? I forget what his synergy is. I know he's grass, but grass fields. I don't think we're going to be playing fields, so he's going to be gone. Let's go ahead and take the Kricot. Let's roll for the other baby. We found it. Okay, so level. Throw our other egg guy in there. And now we should be guaranteed to get one more egg. We have a chance of getting 2 eggs, so I will be tossing one guy. We're guaranteed at least one, but we have a chance of finding another. And then we got to make sure before the next fight against Gyarados that we substitute all of our bug Pokemon so we can guarantee a bug portal. I do believe we should lose, but just barely, I think. Let's see how this goes. The Flame Orb Safety Goggles, I think, does kill me. I really do hope we lose. If we win, that puts us in a really awkward spot. And it looks like we are going to win. Okay, so we're not going to get the guaranteed egg, so we're just going to roll with this. But this guy should hatch, I believe. That's how the math works. Yep, nice. Okay, so now we can dump all of our babies. Let's pick up our bugs. Let's get our bugs in there. We have 50 gold, so we're in a really decent spot here. Hopefully this is going to be enough to kill the Gyarados. Sorry guys, I'm texting my brother real quick. We're going to take out the Gyarados here. Nothing crazy. We're going to get that group in. I don't know if there's any other bug electric that we can pick up, but there's 2 bug Pokemon that were added to the pool. There are 3 bug portals. That's really good for us. We should be able to pick up this one right here. And go straight for it. Very nice. We have some really strong items. We are probably going to throw Upgrade and Soul Dew on our, what's it called? The electric bug guy. And we find a Kakuna. That's excellent. All right. So we got Shuckle. There's definitely no angle here for Gourmet, unfortunately, guys. I am working on a video where I get to play some Gourmet for you. So try to stay tuned for that. So next thing we want on this guy is going to be maybe the lens or something that has to do with PP. We definitely want to put some defensive stuff on this guy. So a Pokédoll we're looking for, anything defensive. But yeah, our team, our bugs are looking really good right now. We should be copying our Shuckle, our Cocoon. Oh no, we should be copying our Shuckle and our Grubbin. I hope we don't copy our Kakuna. I'd love to copy the Grubbin just for the extra range. So let's see here. We do copy the Grubbin, that's really good. Happy about that. I don't see us losing this now because we are copying a full unique Pokemon. That's really, really strong. We do want to find a King's Rock for him would be really good. The Muscle Band would be really good for him. I am actually losing. I'm very surprised. I'm getting cooked by this Quillfish. So that could be a problem later on. I didn't think it was possible for us to lose. We had a really strong start. We did find another really strong bug Pokemon. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's add him in instead of Caterpie. I don't think we're going to be using Caterpie anymore. Psych, she's going back in. My bad. Looking for other bugs. Did find another Skorupi. Clean up the shop a bit. Looking for some defensive items for Shuckle. He's already really good, so we want to raise his attack. So getting something like the Muscle Band's really good. So in our next carousel, I will be looking for the Heart Scale. Heart Scale is our #1 item. We also would be looking for the Pokédoll, which I believe is also a Heart Scale. So we're looking for Ice, Heart Scale, pretty much Ice in the Heart Scale. We can get a Shell Bell on our Shuckle. Boy, having really strong bugs, I'm still losing. Gonna have to refresh here because my RAM is causing my game to slow down a bit. I always forget to toggle my full screen. Let's see, we do want to make this build stronger. We're kind of tanking here. I thought we'd have good enough Pokemon now. Alright, so our first one to get is going to be the Heart Scale. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get that Muscle Band on Shuckle. This would have been a really good game to go Fairy now that I'm seeing all the Fairy Pokemon, but we did get that Grubbin, who should be evolving, I think, soon. And then I think he will evolve again by the Legendary. So we're hoping to make our comeback once we get the Legendary Pokemon. Could be looking at a Buzzwole. Potentially. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get that Muscle Band. Get that on the Shuckle. Alright. So, pretty good looking team here so far. We're definitely lacking on the evolutions. That's probably where we're getting cooked. And a lot of these guys are using all of their items. I'm kind of waiting a little bit. Let's see. Let me look at Shuckle's ability again. So we really want to get the Pokédoll on Shuckle. That's going to be our wanted item. If our Grubbin can stay alive, I think our Shuckle should be able to eat enough damage. But yeah, no, we're getting cooked by a Klefki back there with Soul to an upgrade. Our HP is not looking good. That is definitely the risk you take when you play Bug. That is for sure. But we can't afford to not level. We're going to have to take this into a loss streak. Alright. Yeah, Shuckle is a really good gourmet Pokemon. I haven't played a gourmet game, but I am looking. I'm kind of just going to sit back, relax. We got the battle stats up. I'm hoping Shuckle can maybe do some more. We might have to add some speed to him. I'm starting to think maybe the Muscle Band was not the right move because his attack just isn't doing much. Yeah, he's just getting destroyed. So I need some paralysis put on. Yeah, jeez, man. We are just tanking at every spot. But again, we can't afford to not level. We got to get up to 8 ASAP. We did get an upgrade on the Charabug. Did get to level 7, so we can throw in an extra bug Pokemon just for now. We found a Wurmple. So let's go out. I can't really do that. I probably should have held. I'm gonna miss out on 1 gold here, but Wurmple's really good if we can find 8 more of them. I heard Beautifly is one of the best bug Pokemon in the game. I don't think we are healthy enough to be able to roll and find that. But once we get up to 8, never know. Finding another bug poison could be pretty good. I don't think that any of those exist other than Spinarak. But we do have the Ultra. Alright, we found some... I found some of these... Sacred Ash. Sacred Ash could be pretty good on Charabug. I don't think... Well, maybe Gold Bow. We got some really bad items here, guys, to be honest. Sacred Ash is not going to be good because our bug Pokemon are pretty weak in and of itself, so we're probably going to have to take the Gold Bow. Let's go ahead and throw that on Wurmple. So now we can add 1 more Pokemon out there. Let's level, roll. There's our 8th bug, but not a good one. We're probably going to take another L here, guys. So let's see what we got here. Charbugs are going good. If we can survive 4 more stages to get this full evolution, that'd probably be our max potential for our team. Charbug's doing his best, but it's just not going to be enough, guys. I can survive 1 more loss, but not 2 more, so we're kind of desperate here. Alright, that's a good upgrade for the team. Ditto is pretty good for that Wurmple eventually. And here's an extra bug. We will sell the Caterpie to get our 8 bug in there. Alright, so this is what we're rolling with. We got 8 bug. We're probably going to be copying Charabug, Kricketune, Shuckle, Wurmple, and maybe Kakuna. Not the best items for this kind of build. We're playing up against 6. So my Charabug, unfortunately, because of the positioning, my Shuckle is not going to be doing anything. That actually could cost us the fight. He's getting in there now, but it looks like our Swarm is going to overwhelm him a little bit. But he must have gotten Sacred Ash because he's getting new Pokemon resurrected like it's nothing. Shuckle's still alive. My Charabug just died. Are my Shuckles enough to finish this off? Yeah, alright. Definitely a scary fight. We saw how strong Ice with the Sacred Ash is. I do think the... Don't find the Pokédell. The Assault Vest might be the best option for Shuckle. Let's go ahead and take that. Spent 10 gold on that. I'm not happy about it, but have to do what we have to do. Find a bug water monster. I don't have any of those other synergies, but this is definitely going to be better than Caterpie. Don't have time for you, unfortunately. Didn't find much help. Alright, so Caterpie is going to be gone here. We really need to save the Ditto, but I might have to make Scorpy. If we lose the next fight, I'll have to level up the Scorpy. Let's go ahead and throw the Assault Vest on Shuckle, make him even tankier. Take as much damage as possible, so then our Charabug has the opportunity to really finish it out. Next thing we'd be looking for, even just a Rocky Helmet, a Shell Bell, and our best Pokemon goes down instantly from the Orthworm. So we should lose this fight pretty badly, I think. Well, our Swarm looks like it's holding up. We got to kill that Clink and then this Earthworm. Let's see if Shuckle has enough. Charabug, do you have enough to do anything against this? No. That's a really sad loss. Really sad loss. I think we have a regular fight here, so we do need to win this fight. Found an extra Ditto. We can do the Wurmple. I'm kind of having to roll here because I need to do everything I can to be as strong as possible so I could survive to get to the legendary. Not finding anything. Let's go ahead and just upgrade the Wurmple here. While we have the time, looking for a Skorupi. Just don't find it anywhere, man, and we'll sit there. Found a Trapinch. We're playing up against another bug player. So this is just in a lot of guys out there, but I don't know if we're going to be able to kill the Quillfish or not. He somehow has a mask. Alright. So it looks like we're going to finish this one up. Now we'll get the full evolution on Charabug. His passive is actually really interesting. I maybe should have taken advantage of that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Looking for Dittos. We don't have to roll yet. We're going to be replacing a bug Pokemon. It's probably going to have to be Kakuna or Wimpod. Maybe Wimpod leaves. On first cast, jumps backwards, spawning a random 1-star common bug at their previous location. So, yeah, maybe Wimpod's going to be still pretty strong. So I think it's going to be the Kakuna leaves. Let's see what item we get here. Vikavolt is looking really good for the team now. Safety goggles, man. We are just not finding the right items in this fight, in this game. So just only looking for bug. Just getting an extra big bug would be strong. So let's go ahead and make a Deep Sea Tooth and a Razor Claw. Or kind of on. It's impossible for us to survive one more fight unless it's down to one last Pokemon. We got some items here we can throw on. Definitely this was not the one I wanted to see. But okay then. Going for Kakuna. Just drop you in the back. Skorupi up. Okay. Let's see. Safety goggles. Alright. I do think this is the best that we could do. Oh, never mind. We found a Skorupi last second. That is definitely the best we could do. We'll stay at 30 gold. We'll keep these bug guys around in case I do find myself getting to level 8. So let's see. We're going to have a bunch of copied Pokemon here. We did lose to this dragon guy earlier in the game. It'd be a shame if we got 8th place here, but I think we have enough Pokemon and nothing jumping to our back line right away. But the Sacred Ash there... Oh man, no, he's just getting outswarmed. Yeah, we just have too much going on our board. We almost have more Pokemon on our board than we started the fight with, so... Good damage on the dragon guy. What are we looking for now? Looking for more Wurmples, looking for Dittos. I think we might be strong enough to let our economy grow just a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't have any other ones of these. We could level, and then because of our gold bow, we can substitute to find something else. It can't be electric. We might be able to find a fighting Pokemon to add to the squad. Our next carousel is going to be pretty big. We're looking for a good item to put on our legendary. I don't even know what her name is. Pheromosa. Pheromosa. So let's go ahead and roll with this. Got a full, looks like wild team. Wild with the Blood Moon is really strong, but I do think we should have just the sheer amount of numbers, and then our bug guy over here should be able to clean stuff up at the very end. So I really like this. Again, our Shuckle, now that I added the safety goggles to him, he gets a little bit of extra defense, and then also can't get affected by anything, those negative status. All right, so some good items here. What do I want to find? I was looking for the green orb, but I will take the ability shield. All right, looking for any bug. We're looking for the bug ultra, but not gonna be able to find it there. So this protective shield should now be attached to Shuckle, our legendary, and then maybe Wurmple, or Silicone. So let's go here, here, here. Let's get you there. I'm gonna drop this guy in the corner to make it extremely hard, but we need to make copies of our Pokemon. So let's throw the shield on you. This should make a copy to the left of this guy, and then no Pokemon's going to be able to dash to the bottom right. But let's move these guys over just one. So we got the shield. My Drapion should stop. Yeah, so it should be less hard for any Pokemon to dash onto us. So now our Vikavolt should be able to grow insanely strong in this fight. He does have a Rhydon. I think we lose because... Oh no, we survived with one! We survived with one, guys. We have a shot. We have a shot. Okay, so we're looking to level up and find a fighting is the only other way we can improve this build, but this guy's ground build is really good. Rhydon has the 43% chance to KO on sight. So let's go ahead and just level. Let's get a fighting Pokemon out there. See if we can find a better one. Found another Wurmple. We'll take it. Here's a better fighting Pokemon. Ghastly. Don't have... It could have been 3 poison. Let's throw you in. Alright, so now we got an extra sound and an extra fighting. Let's see if this does anything for us, guys. We are playing against what looks like just a random collage of Pokemon. A human build. Let's see if we have enough here. I think we do, but even though we beat this guy, I don't think we're going to be able to beat the next guy. It's going to depend. Adding the extra fighting in the sound allows my Pheromosa to block three hits. So let's see here. Ditto, that could come in handy with a Wimpod. These guys are going down. See if we can find another Ditto or a Wimpod. This is a better fighting Pokemon. Let's throw him in there. Also adds the stick. Okay. Hey, Ma.
Hi.
I'm just recording a video for Jake.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
leaving?
it's not for the public?
No, well, it is for the public, but it's mostly just for Jake to watch. But anybody can watch. Right now, I've got a really
You shouldn't
strong...
be talking to me then, right?
No, it's fine. I found some protective pads. That's going to be really good for the Pheromosa, I think, guys.
She stayed asleep this whole time and now she's getting fed again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And we found the
Jake is
Venipede.
saying that.
That's going to be... Okay.
I am probably going to leave soon.
Okay, no problem. Alright, let's keep the Wormadon around. Looking for... Okay, here we go, guys. This is probably as strong as we can get. So we should spawn a copy of Whirlipede, Volcabede, Shuckle. These 5 should be our copies, I believe. We didn't have enough room to copy... Oh no, we did copy the Shuckle. Okay, so let's see if this is enough. He does... Gotta remember, this guy does have the Sacred Ash, so a bunch of extra dragons are gonna spawn out. But I think our Swarm is going to be overwhelming enough. Alright. So we're hanging on to dear life here, guys. We're hanging on to dear life. What is a way we can upgrade our builds? Finding maybe a Timber triple. That might be one of the only ways. But let's see. You're on a little bit of a win streak. Let's go ahead. Right on. Looking for Dittos or Timber. Nothing. It's a good bug fire Pokemon. I don't think that's going to be better than what we got out there currently. Um, let's do this so maybe the Shuckle can spawn the extra one right here. So hopefully we fight someone that's not gonna beat us. So definitely not, don't want to play the Sandshrew guy. That would be our worst opponent. We played our best guy. Okay, so we definitely beat this guy, I think. He's just gonna have the human build, I believe is what he has. Yep, he's got the human build, so I do think, no, actually, we lost. Oh, I missed the fight. How did we lose? Oh, man. So we're gonna get 5th place on this one, unfortunately, guys. That does stink a little bit, but I will still post this game. I thought we would be able to overwhelm it, but it looks like our Volcabeat died immediately. I think maybe we got put in the same line as the Sobble evolution there. So, unfortunate game there. I wasn't really watching that last fight. I thought we were going to make it to at least top 4, but I do think Vikavolt died to probably the snipe shot. That's going to be, what, 180 damage to all Pokemon in the path. Yeah. Fires from the user's index, fingertips, farthest enemy. Okay, so yeah, that definitely, we were in opposite corners, so that killed my Vikavolt in one shot. Yeah, exactly 1 health or 1 HP. But yeah, it was a good game. Unfortunately, we got 5th place, so we did lose for Elo, but we're gonna keep grinding. All right, have a great night.